How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here, and we have a Galacta deck. Galacta is the season pass card this month. In my previous video, I went over a deck by Sizer that helped me get to Infinite, and this deck helped me finish it off. So shout out to Safety Blade. I love his decks. I'll get him back on the channel soon. So I'll go over his Ice Ice Baby deck. We'll play some games, and then hopefully we could get some dubs, and hopefully you get the dubs too that you need to get to Infinite or a higher rank. So let's go into the deck, and then we'll talk card by card and go into the game. So let's get into it. And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. We're getting closer and closer to 7K. As soon as we hit 7K, I'm giving out a pro bundle to one of you. So let me be Santa Claus and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I post videos almost every single day. And let's get into this deck. It's called Ice Ice Baby by Safety Blade. We have Nebula, Hydra Bob, Angela, Daredevil, Jeff, Nocturne, Luna, Snow, Captain Marvel, Galacta, Professor X, Alioth, and Magneto. So let's go into this card by card and break this deck down. So we're gonna start off with Nebula here. Typically when I play Nebula, I put her either in the middle or the far right in the beginning, turn one. That way you could throw your opponent off and bait them into playing into a location they don't know about. This card is so good, especially with Professor X, because you could play Luna Snow, get Professor X out on turn 4. Hopefully you have no Nebula, and then that gives you a few more turns where Nebula gets the buff. And then next we have Hydra Bob here. Hydra Bob works well with Galacta. He gets the +3 from her, a 1/8. That's so much value, plus he moves. And like I said before, if you have Professor X on the board, he can move into that location. He can save you games, or he can move into locations where it's unfavorable to you, or I guess unfavorable, like Death's Domain. And he could go into Death's Domain and secure you a game. And then with any other cards that can move in and out of lanes, Angela is always the perfect fit. She gets +1 power whenever you play a card. You can play a card like Hydra Bob in there. You can play a card like Jeff. You can play Captain Marvel. Those cards will move out of those lanes. And then your Angela keeps that power, which I think is pretty cool and sweet. And this next card is a card that's not played that often, is Daredevil. I really like this card. This should be played more, right? I know when you begin the game, you play Daredevil a lot, but this definitely helps you out since you are playing a card like Professor X in this deck. It helps you even with the Alioth too, because if you have a Luna Snow on the board and you're able to Alioth, they're like Wong or something, or if they're trying to Shang-Chi something or do something crazy or play magic or do something wild, you can stop that too on a turn 5. Daredevil, very, very good card. And then next we have Jeff. Jeff is always one of my favorite cards. I think it's like one of my most played cards almost every single season. I think last season it wasn't, but this season I think he might get some play, especially with Galacta. He gets the +3. He becomes a 2/5. Yeah, he also helps out your Angela. He can also move in and out of that Professor X lane. He could also move into locations too that are unfavorable and secure you some very sneaky wins. And then next we have Nocturne. Nocturne is very good as well. I think this is a card that got lost a little bit in Marvel Snap, especially since she lost like 1 power. She was like a 3/5 before, right? But 3/4, she's still pretty good, especially when like someone tries to play magic, have limbo and prolong the game. You can just shut that off. Or you have a bar with no name, you could like bait them into playing into bar with no name because they think you're gonna move your Nocturne, but you don't, and you end up winning. So this is very clutch card, and you can move in and out of your Professor X lanes, right? And then of course we have Luna Snow. She's the newest card, or one of the newest cards in Marvel Snap. And on reveal, she adds an ice cube to each side of this location. And with the ice cube, you get +1 energy as long as it stays there. And as long as that side isn't full, she is very clutch. And then especially with Professor X, again, you could just lock this up. You could play 4 cards in that lane, lock it up with Professor X, and the card won't get destroyed. And you have that extra energy for the whole game. And then next we have Captain Marvel here. She is very clutch too. Even with Galacta, like +3, she's a 4/8. And at the end of the game, she moves to a location that wins you the game if possible. So this is definitely a saving grace when it comes to this deck. And then of course we have Galacta, our season pass card, 4/6. Each turn, the first card you play at another location reveals with +3 power. Makes this so OP. I think this is a very good card, especially when you're not playing in the same location as her. You could throw your opponent off. We have so many moving parts in this deck too, where your opponent doesn't know where you're gonna go, and it's so good to have that extra power. And then next we have Professor X, card that we've mentioned plenty of times already when I've talked about so many other cards, and he goes well with Galacta too. Like a 5/5 with Galacta on the board, and you lock down a location, you basically have that location, you're fighting for the other two, which I think is pretty good in my opinion, and very clutch. And then next, oh yeah, and you could play him on turn 4 if you have Luna Snow out. And then next we have Eliath, the purple fart man himself. So good. I know this was like a controversial card when it first came out, but I still think it's so good. I think it's much needed in Marvel Snap, and it keeps everyone honest, right, towards the end of the games. And this is what this does. It just secures you the win. Just make sure you have priority. And then next we have Magneto. Magneto is pretty good as well with the buff with Galacta. It's a 6/15, which is awesome. And if they played cards in that Professor X lane, they're not safe. You can move those cards on out. I've been seeing a lot of Surfer lately too, so this helps with the Surfer decks, like moving those Wongs. That way they don't get their Surfers off twice, or their Absorbing Man Surfer combos. This helps out a lot for disruption, and also gives you wins too. And you can play this on 5 if you have Luna Snow out, or you can play it on 6, right? So that is it for this deck. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. This definitely got me over the top towards the end of my Infinite run. And yeah, I just needed something a little bit different from the Sizer deck. I think usually when I switch decks, my brain thinks different. It gives me a fresh feeling. So hopefully that happens to you, right? You play a new deck, you have a new eyes. Hopefully like it's like deck-based matchmaking, and then like you have matchups in your favor. So yeah, enough of me talking about it. Let's be about it. Let's play some games, and then let's get some dubs. So let's get right into it. So we have Eliath, Luna Snow, Nocturne, and Professor X on turn 1. We're going against Nickfolian Dynamite. They know who I am. Let's give them some dap. Jeff. Wait, did I just end turn 3? Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, what did I do? Let's go Luna Snow. They go Luna Snow as well. We might be playing a mirror. We're playing the mirror. Professor X, Nebula. Yeah, we're playing a mirror. I posted this deck on Twitter too. Maybe that was a mistake. I have priority. Let's go Eliath. Nebula. Can I move stuff? I don't know. Do we move stuff? I got that from them, right? Do we do this? Does this work? We play against the mirror first game. Great portal. Yeah. GG's. We're playing a mirror. Technically, I could have won. I could have played. We could have played our Magneto, but it would have brought Nocturne back, so we would have lost. And Arlo. So we're gonna play Nebula in the far right. We have nowhere here. Nothing to play on 2. They play Arlo. Collapse mine. Oh my goodness. So many rocks. At least like Nebula got a buff there, right? Galacta. We both play her? Let's do this. Ooh, anti-venom. That's scary. Oh, they retreat. GG's. Oh, wow. They gave me the storm. Wow, they're upset. They're ranked 84. All right, so we have Magneto, Professor X, Angela, Castle Blackstone to start off. Hydra Bob, which is an awesome play, and the Castle Blackstone to give us the extra energy that we need to get this dub. Or hope to get this dub, right? So they play nothing. We play Hydra Bob. So we get the extra energy. We got Sinister London. They snap. Which is very scary. Let's go, Angela. Our Bob's gonna move. So now they take the extra. I wonder if you lock up a location, Fenris can't go there, right? Let's go Luna. Or let's do this. Yeah, let's play one Luna. Patriot. Alright. So they have the extra energy, which sucks. But we'll go ahead and play Professor X. Oh, there's Thanos. Do we have priority? We have priority, right? Let's go alive. No, let's go Magneto. There's nothing they can do here. They're gonna have to leave. We locked them down. Time Stone? Like, what is going on here? There's no way. They lose. What is going on? Yeah, they gave me 8 cubes. What? What? All right, I think I play on 1. We got Professor X on turn 1 into Sakari here. Oh, man. All right, let's go Angela. They go Daredevil, so we're playing the same deck. We're playing the same deck. Wong. Maybe we're not. We're not playing the same deck. Maybe us playing the Goliath early helps. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure. What are they gonna play? They're gonna play Namora. Galactus didn't work. Turn 6. If this is a Namora, we lose, right? So we have to go. What is Namora? That's 6. Don't know if this is gonna be enough. Hazmat. And we won. Oh wow, lots of ups and downs. I wonder what they were playing. I don't know. That was very confusing. I wonder what they were playing. I thought we were playing Amira at first. And then when they played the Galactus, I was like, okay. And then I thought they were going to play Namora, but they went the Hazmat route. And they have Ghost Spider in this deck too for some crazy shenanigans. So luckily Nowhere and Professor X on 1 saved me the game. All right, so we have Luna Snow, Professor X, Jeff, and Nocturne to start off. And we have Shuri's Lab, which is going to be very clutch for us. But this Sebastian Shaw scares me. Or are they a surfer? So we have Avengers Compound. And they're snapping. Yeah, let's go Luna Snow over here. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew surf stuff was happening. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Forge. Shaw. I knew there's a Shaw, right? And we still win the game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh man, he snapped early too. I was afraid of the Shaw. We were afraid. I was afraid of the Shaw, and we saw the Shaw. Like, I had a feeling this was gonna be a surfer deck or some iteration. Whew, we got lucky. We got lucky. Thank you, Captain Marvel. Sheesh. Whew. GG's, man. GG's. All right, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching all the way through. And if you didn't see my Luna snow video, I'll have that down in the description below, and I'll probably have it over here somewhere on the screen for you to click. Thank you all again for your support, the love, the comments. I do appreciate it. It's been an awesome 2024. I can't wait until 2025. I'll probably say this like in 20 other videos this month. But till next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace.